So I seen Deontay Wilder's exclusive interview with 78 Sports TV. Really good interview. Shout out to 78 Sports TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, out of everybody in the world that's been looking to talk to Deontay Wilder, he gave that exclusive interview the opportunity to 78 Sports TV. So shout out to them. Shout out to them for this interview. But it was a really good interview. And Deontay Wilder, he said everything I pretty much expected him to say. You know, he talked about Mark Breland. You know, in that situation, he dropped the bomb on pretty much everything. And I think there's a part two coming. So a lot of the Fury fans ain't trying to hear it. My thing is, where's Tyson Fury in defense of all this? You know, what do you have to say for yourself? Why are you so adamant on getting away from the Deontay Wilder fight? Why you won't see this thing through like a man? This guy gave you an opportunity 2 times. Let you fight 2 layups in between. Waited for you. Fought you again. And this is how you play him? The pandemic messed everything up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Set things back a little bit. You can't even take that into consideration. You just want to go off and fight Carlos Takam. I'm hearing that the UK is about to go on a month lockdown. So now what? You know what I'm saying? It's too hot over here in America, though, right? It's too hot over here. You don't want no part of that Deontay Wilder fight. But Deontay Wilder, he dropped a lot of information, man. You know, about the suit. You know, he talked about just how he was feeling in the fight. You know, he's talked about how people say Mark Breland saved his life. No, he didn't save my life. That's what Wilder was saying. He didn't save my life. He has direct orders not to throw in the towel. That wasn't his place. You know, you didn't even give him a warning the round prior. Hey, I'm gonna stop this fight, champ. You got to show me something. You didn't do that. You just threw in the towel. You know, Wilder said he felt weird once he got in the ring. He said he felt like he had no legs. You know, get knocked all around the ring by a dude that can't bust the grape. Since when? Since when? When has we seen Tyson Fury do that to anybody, let alone one of the strongest fighters in the world, Deontay Wilder? When? Luis Ortiz didn't even do that to Deontay Wilder. And Luis Ortiz is a monstrous puncher. Wilder did not hit the deck. But Wilder was just all over the place, all over the ring, getting head-butted. Getting hit in the back of the head, guillotine headlocks. It wasn't even a really box fight. You got some dudes on here that's gonna come around and say, "Oh, that was beautiful. Wilder got beat by the better boxer." What boxing, bro? That was bullshit. It wasn't even boxing. It looked like a man that was intent on hitting him with something that he had in his gloves. Tyson Fury didn't even box at all. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of bullshit. But Deontay Wilder revealed a lot in this interview, and a lot of the mainstream media guys gonna have to go to 78's channel to get this interview. You know what I'm saying? Because Wilder ain't giving. I don't think he's gonna be giving too many mainstream guys exclusives like this to give his side of the story of what happened with the Tyson Fury fight. Why he's been, absent for about 11 months or something like that. Well, he said, "Hey, when do I ever be out talking boxing unless I got a fight coming up?" And really, he's supposed to be having a fight coming up in December with Tyson Fury. So where you at, Tyson? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Why you ain't coming out talking about this now? Because he knows it's hot. They know what they did. And honestly, I feel there was a lot more people in on it. That's what Wilder was saying. And I believe it too. It had to have been. Well, how did they sign off on the gloves? Well, then they ain't on it too then. You know what I'm saying? They guilty too. You know? It was to me, and a lot of people probably think it's crazy, but I don't really care what nobody thinks, right? But to me, it was an agenda to get that belt away from Deontay Wilder, and they was willing to do whatever it took, even kill him in the ring with a foreign object to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? They did whatever it took. It was crazy. It's crazy, and that's why I really want to see the third fight, because now that all this evidence, these accusations, all the spotlight is going to be on Tyson Fury. He ain't going to be able to go and play around with the gloves and do all these little underhanded tactics that he's been doing. You know, say he'll go out fight some guys we never heard of. Then come, you know what I'm saying? He's really, really playing the game well. I give him that. You got a lot of people fooled. You know, he knows the mass majority of the boxing community don't like Deontay Wilder. So they're not going to believe anything he say. It was just the perfect setup. It's the perfect setup. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Wilder's pricing himself out. Has Wilder filed a lawsuit? Wilder is pricing himself out against what? What does Wilder price himself out against, bro? You know what I'm saying? Wilder gave Tyson Fury 50-50, bro. For what? Because he's a real one. You know what I'm saying? We're pricing out about what? We got a rematch, bro. It's supposed to happen. Why it ain't happening? Why you ain't go be a man of your word? Why you go run away from the fight and fight Carlos Takam? What did Carlos Takam do to deserve a title shot? He did nothing but lose. You know what I'm saying? He did nothing but lose. He wasn't a mandatory, none of that. What did he do to deserve a title shot? That's why I'm glad the UK is getting shut down, because now Tyson Fury won't be able to be on that bullshit. Honestly, I thought Tyson Fury didn't have a license in the UK. That's why he ran over here to America. So now he's up over here in America. Now he's trying to run back to the UK again. Man, y'all need to pay attention. Per Bob Arum. Well, the Bob Arum, man, come on, man. You can't believe everything Bob Arum say, bro. Come on, man. You can't believe everything Bob Arum says, bro. He deserves a third fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Wilder deserves a third fight. Even if you don't like Wilder, I get it. A lot of people don't like Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Who else is out here giving Luis Ortiz title fights, giving him shots 2 times? Who else out here giving guys opportunities to fight, man? In this era of boxing, where being a diva is what it is. He giving these dudes shots, man. He told Tyson Fury, "Hey, you get your shit together, I'll give you a fight." He got his shit together. He gave him a fight. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury can't repay the. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he trying to get out of the fight altogether. Why? Because he know he did some bogus shit in the first fight, and he know that the evidence is out there now. He don't want to have the answer to these things. He don't want to be looking Deontay Wilder in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? When Wilder knows what happened. Tyson Fury knows what he did, man. You know what I'm saying? He know what he did. This is what they was planning. This is probably what it was. After the second fight, right? After the first fight, Tyson Fury needs those 2 fights in between to get his little plans and shit together. You know what I'm saying? To work on this little, his little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Why do you need 2 fights in between if you was that big and bad in the first place? You should have went right back into it. Nah, you needed 2 fights in between. For what? To fight against lower level guys too. For what? Because they don't got the money behind them to have guys watching them on your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So you fight these bums, you know what I'm saying? These guys nobody heard of. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to really care. They don't got no money behind them. They don't got no big name manager or promoters or nothing. You go make sure you get your little scheme down. Make sure you master it. Then when you go in the fight with Wilder, you already got the game plan set. You ain't had no intentions on beating him in a fair fight, dude. You had intentions to go up in there and just like, come on, man. Shit ain't cool. Somebody explain to me why Tyson Fury gloves was moving, please, in the comment section. Explain to me why Tyson Fury's gloves is moving around. Why do your gloves look old, bro? If you ever boxed before, if you ever kickboxed, Muay Thai, if you ever put on some gloves, new gloves don't move at all. They are super stiff, stuck. Why is your gloves moving around? Why do they got creases in them? Why are they so easily being manipulated? Like, come on, man. How are you causing so much damage, right? Come on, we watch fights, y'all. We watch fights. We've seen all of Deontay Wilder's fights. I'm sure we all have. How in the hell did he sustain that much damage from a guy that can't bust a grape when he's forbidden them with bigger punchers? Got hit by these guys. You know what I'm saying? Face all swollen up, ear bleeding and shit. Lumps all down the back of his neck and his spine. How? How is any of that possible from a guy that can't bust a grape? Wilder don't even cause that damage on people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, people. But it was a really good interview on 78, man. Channel. You guys should check it out. You know what I'm saying? Even you Wilder haters, just check it out, see what the champ had to say. This is him giving you it raw. You know what I'm saying? Giving it to you raw. You may not like what he got to say, but hey, it's what I expected him to say. You know? He spoke about Mark Breland, man. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Why would you even be like, what was that? It was almost like the perfect plan to where Mark Breland throws in the towel. You know, so Mark Breling has this reputation as a, a trainer and an amateur fighter and things of that nature. He saved Wilder. Why is Wilder upset with him? And it was just a perfect thing. It was just so perfect. But shout out to that guy Canada that found that Tyson Fury was on some glove manipulation shit. Then it just started a wildfire from there. You know what I'm saying? Nicholas Ashbury coming out preaching to you guys, this guy's dirty. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Nobody cares about Nicholas Ashbury. Who cares, right? Bunch of bullshit, man. This is a dangerous sport. This is a sport we love. We shouldn't be condoning anything like this. Even if there shouldn't even be a story out there like this. We shouldn't even be talking about any glove gates or anything. But we are. Why? Because this is what he do. Then he tried to get the fans involved with the he tried to get the fans involved with the dipping my hands in petroleum and all this other foolishness. Just man, Tyson, I give him credit. He is good at what he do. He's probably one of the best in the world at manipulating and conning. And even when you watch his fights, right? Watch his fights. He's doing a lot of nothing. You know what I'm saying? But he's making it look so good, making it like he's doing more than what he's really doing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but he's good at that. He's good at bullshit. He's a master bullshitter. And Wilder got bullshitted, man. He took Wilder's kindness for a weakness. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you foreign guys, Southerners are really, really nice, hospitable people. You know what I'm saying? Not like where I'm from, where we all mean and shit. But they are really, really nice, hospitable people. And he took Wilder's kindness for a weakness, man. You know what I'm saying? Totally just, did him in. But Tyson Fury should definitely give Wilder that rematch as a man. And his fans and even the Wilder haters should demand it. AJ, you got to wait, dude. We got to finish this with Wilder and Fury. We got to finish this to see who's the best once for all. And this time in the third fight is going to be a fair fight because everybody's going to be watching you, Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. I know what I saw. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the ring. I fought before. I've seen gloves. I've done that. This is what I do. There's no way your gloves should be doing anything like that. How is a guy that can't bust a grape causing this much damage? It's not possible, bro. It's not possible. Oh, it's because he's weighs 200. No, that was just the game he gave you guys to make it look because he knew what he was really planning to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm putting on a lot of weight and I'm going to, he knew what he was planning to do. And shame on Sugar Hill for being part of that bullshit. Shame on that guy. You know what I'm saying? Shame on him for getting in the bed with them dudes. You know what I'm saying? And they bullshit. They took Ben Davison out of it because they didn't want to fuck Ben Davison up. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to fuck up his reputation in the UK. They need him to continue to be a trainer over there in the UK. They didn't want him involved in this. So they bring in Sugar Hill because he's down. Threw a big bag in his face. Hey, that's just my theory on it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably likely what happened too. You know what I'm saying? They knew what they was planning on doing, and they did it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's out there, and how you gonna answer to it? What you gonna do about it, Tyson? You know what I'm saying? Wilder said you cheated. The videos and the footage and evidence is out there. There's probably a lot more that Wilder could reveal from lawyers and doctors too. So what you gonna do, Tyson? You gonna continue to run from the fight, or you gonna face reality like a man? See this thing through. I'll be surprised if he came out and said, "Yeah, I did Wilder wrong." I'll be surprised if he said that, just so he won't have to get in the ring with him again. Give up the belt and all that shit. Yeah, I did Wilder wrong. I'm sorry, I cheated. Blah blah. I'm done with boxing. Crazy, right? That'd be crazy if that happened, but it won't happen. He gonna find a way to get out of it like he always been doing. He get out of everything. Failed the drug test years ago. Klitschko fight. He got out of the Klitschko rematch somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets away with things, and boxing fans don't really pull his coat for it. You know, they let the Gypsy King get away with everything. You know what I'm saying? Let this have been Wilder, been the one with the glove gate scandal, and him being the guy that's allegedly doing underhand tactics and fights. And so let this been Wilder. They'd have been demanding him to say something. They'd have been demanding him to answer this. The Nevada State Athletic Commission will put his ass in court. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's Tyson Fury. That's why he ran off to the UK. He want to get it. He don't want nothing to do with this over here. As long as he has a positive, somewhat of a positive image in the most of the public eye, and everybody hates Wilder, this will be easy for him to get out of this fight, if he didn't already. But it's up to the boxing fans to demand that Tyson Fury fights Deontay Wilder to see this thing through. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.